thank you for joining us. It's going to be an exciting time as we award this prestigious award. It's the second year that we're doing it. Last year, we offered the award live at the Admins Rock Conference that was in Toronto. Because of COVID and everything COVID, that conference this year has been delayed to September, but we're still going ahead because today's Administrative Professionals Day. And I want you to meet the 5 amazing finalists that we have here. So one at a time from east to west, they're going to introduce themselves to you so that you can see who the winner is going to be, one of these 5 amazing ladies, and who the best of Canada has. So starting in the east, we're going to start with Donna Vendetti. Could you tell us a little who you are and where you work, please, Donna?
Good morning. I work for Mountain View Homes. We're the largest home builder in Niagara. I live in the city of Thorold, which is adjacent to St. Catharines, right by Brock University, for anybody who's wondering where we are. We have major commercial buildings here, huge commercial division that's currently shut down because of COVID. But I've been with the company for 16 years, love my job, can't say enough about being an admin, and just proud to be with this group of women.
Awesome. Thanks, Donna. Let's continue a little bit east and go to Leslie Hadjikostas.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Leslie Hadjikostas. I'm a Senior Administrative Assistant at Royal Victoria Regional Health Centre in Barrie. We are the largest health center in North Simcoe, Muskoka. So with the COVID pandemic, we're quite busy, all hands on deck, but we're all steaming ahead. So I just want to say thank you for the nomination and making me a finalist, and good luck to all the fellow semi-finalists.
And just before we started, Leslie had her face mask on because she's got to go to work with a face mask every day.
I have to wear one every day, yes.
So thank you for all the healthcare workers and essential workers. Let's keep going west, and we're going to go to Winnipeg and Margaret Smith.
Thanks, Rhonda. I'm Margaret Smith. I'm the admin assistant in the stats department at the University of Manitoba. I've been there for almost 32 years. Happy Admin Day to everybody, and a big shout out to my 2 office people, Leah and Rosa. Can't get through the day without both of you. Thanks.
Absolutely. Happy Admin Day to everyone for sure. Let's go to Alberta and Bridget Cochran. I'll unmute you, Bridget. There you go. Now you're good.
I did. Sorry. My name is Bridget Cochran. I live in Fort McMurray, Alberta, and I work with the Regional Municipality of Wood Buffalo as Senior Administrative Assistant in the Public Works Department. I've been there for a little bit, 9 years, and our snow is almost gone. It's a beautiful day here today, and we're happy about that. And I'd like to wish all my admin colleagues across the country a happy Admin Day, and hopefully we'll get to see each other soon. Thank you.
Hopefully, looking forward to it. I can't say all the snow is gone in Ottawa because every time I think it's gone, it snows overnight. So we're still with winter. And last but not least, who can brag and being on beautiful Vancouver Island, Michelle Frame. Where it is.
Yes, I won't complain about the snow because, you know, it's a little foggy, a little rainy, but it's the West Coast. I'm in Nanaimo. We're on Vancouver Island. I work for Forensic Psychiatric Services. I've been with the organization for 11 years, a little more actually, coming up 7 years with the position I'm in now, which supports the director. I've been in admin positions of one type or another since I graduated college in 1984. Can't believe I'm admitting that out loud, but yeah, so it's what I do well, it's what I enjoy doing, and I think that we are just the integral part of every business, though we do it in the background.
Absolutely. And
I'm incredibly honored to be among these semi-finalists.
Well, you should be, because I have to say, for everybody that was nominated, so this is the second year we've done the award, and what I do is I put out information on my newsletter, Specializing Administrative Professionals all across the world, and I said, okay, nominate someone, and this year we had 40 different people nominated, and they were all worthy to be right here. So to take it from 40 to 5, we had men and women nominated from across the country, and we had some really incredible candidates. So for those of you that are thinking, I deserve to be there, you do. We just needed to get 5, and so it was so close, it was so hard. So of the 40, we brought it down to these 5 amazing women. And here's how we made the decision on who's going to win, because I have to tell you, it wasn't easy. And thank goodness it wasn't just my choice. There are 5 judges, and the judges are secret. I don't tell anybody who they are. The judges don't know who the judges are. They just know them and I. And there are 5 of them, and we all carry an equal weight. And the way that the judging was done is all of our finalists had to go through hoops. So when they were nominated, we got all kinds of information about them then by people that love them, because I think most of these people that were on the board, if not all of them, I don't remember, were nominated more than once. So there was a lot of people saying she deserves to be there for sure. That's not a criteria, but it's nice when many people nominate you for sure. And so we found out a lot about them before they even made it to this stage. Now at this stage, we made them jump through hoops. So the biggest hoop that they had to jump through was a personal interview with me. And I asked them a few questions. I did tell them in advance what the questions were going to be. And then I threw in a couple of extra questions as well. And I videotaped that and sent it to all the judges. And that videotape was worth 50%. So it was really putting them on the spot, see how well they handle pressure, see what kind of things they've done. It was a pretty big deal. I asked them to give me the name of several executives that they've worked currently and in the past, and I randomly chose 2 for each person, and I had a one-on-one interview with each of their executives. Asked them a lot of questions, asked them very specific questions, and each of those interviews was worth 10% each. And so there was a lot of pressure on those executives for sure, but I asked some pretty direct questions on things, and they were all really awesome, and they give great interviews as well. You probably have noticed that we had an online voting campaign, and we made each of our participants stand in front of video. So if you think it's easy to do what I'm doing right now, it's crazy hard. As each of our 5 finalists found out, it's really hard to talk to yourself in a camera and tell the world why they deserve to be the Administrative Professional of the Year for Canada. And that was worth 20%. And there were a lot of votes, a lot of activity, lots of people watching the videos. I got a lot of comments from them as well. So we really appreciate those of you that took the time to give all of our finalists your attention. And then each judge had a 10% bonus. So it was subjective, and they decided how they were going to award that 10%. So each of the 5 finalists got secret shopped, like they got probably some weird phone calls. They got people listening to their voicemail. They had their LinkedIn profile checked out. Each judge did their own thing, and we did not tell the finalist what that subjective piece was going to be. So all of that brought to everyone to a score out of 100. Now, before I tell you who got to the top, I want to tell you a little bit about each one of them, some of the things that we learned during our interviews, during our time together, figuring out who deserves to be the Administrative Professional of the Year. So I've got a couple of notes here to remind me. And so just highlights, really highlights. Otherwise, I could talk about each one of these incredible ladies for quite a while. So again, from east to west, we'll start with Donna. And one of the things that Donna really does well, and we heard a lot about it from her executives and from other people that let me know who she was, is she's really good with philanthropy. Not only for her own company, the builder in the Niagara region, she does a lot with philanthropy for them. She also does a lot for the construction industry, as well as the administrative professional industry. So Donna gives a lot back to the world that she lives in, and that makes her pretty special as well. Leslie started the ACOP, which is the Administrative Community of Practice, or runs the ACOP in Royal Victoria Hospital. And there's about 40 admins, and she champions it, leads, delivers a lot of the information to the team, and everybody sings her praises about that particular part of what she gives back to the community. Margaret, I want to read a quote that someone gave me because it was beautiful. And she said, Margaret is a walking dictionary and a Bible at work. She knows everything about the university, and she has been working there for more than 30 years. And the person that gave me this quote that said everything she knows about working at the university came from Margaret. And so that was a pretty high praise from one of your executives. Bridget is known as the consummate professional, and I heard several times about how great Bridget dresses all the time, and she just always has it together. So apparently you're unflappable, Bridget, which is pretty nice, and people really respect that about what you do in your role. And Michelle is a mind reader. Apparently, you are always one step ahead of your executives, and they don't know how you do that. So those are pretty awesome praises for all of you. And as you can imagine, it was a very difficult choice because any one of those 5 things that I shared is worthy of winning. I mean, I know we all do amazing stuff, but it's all really impressive stuff. So it really was difficult. I was so glad that I did not have to make the decision myself. I had 4 other judges. And honestly, by the time I was getting all the judging results in, it came down to the very last judge. It was that close for everyone. And so it really, I needed everybody's input, and I and the trophy company are the only ones who know who won. We did get our trophy done. Apparently it is considered essential services. So we got a really great trophy. When we get together for Admins Rock in September, I'm hoping that all 5 of you will be there. If not in September, next April, we're all going to be together and we're going to highlight. But there's going to be a little bit special recognition for one more, because the winner, drum roll please, of the 2020 Canadian Administrative Professional of the Year is Donna Vendetti. Yay! Donna, what do you have to say for yourself?
Oh my God, I don't even know what to say. And this is my boss going to say, she cries when she's happy. Like, I'm really proud, really, really proud. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. Who knew?
Wow, right. We've got this recorded for everybody who knows Donna. This is recorded.
I just feel like you work hard and you come in and you put in the time and you do what's best, not just for my boss, but for his company. And that's what a good admin does. And I mean, I looked at everybody's LinkedIn, everybody's resume, and it's everybody who got to this is just an amazing admin. And that's whether I won or, I actually said to Mark this morning, I've already won. What with contests put aside, I said, I love my job. I never come in going, oh, I gotta go to work. We've been crazy with the COVID, as I'm sure Leslie, being in the health field, but we've all banded together, all the team managers, and we make a great team here. And that speaks volumes for my company in general. Yeah. So it's not a one-man show. It's, talking about Margaret being a dictionary, I feel like that. I have all the departments come to me, when do we do this? And 19 whatever, and you kind of, you're touching every department, so you are very involved. But I love it here. Love it.
We are so happy for you and for everyone else. And when we get together in September, we will give the official transfer of the trophy that has your name on there. I don't know your face out of the way, but it's all pretty. It's got your name on there, and it's got 20.
So cool.
There's lots of fun stuff that comes for all of our finalists, and I look forward to celebrating with everyone. So thank you.
Agreed. It's a tough job, and proud to do it.
Well, we're proud to have administrative professionals like all of you representing the industry.